with Juwan last night. I don't know if you've had a chance to check in with him tonight, but what's the message that you want him to receive about what you guys did tonight?
That he's loved, and that his love for the players allowed them to perform like that.
Nick?
Hey Phil, you keep mentioning Eli Brooks. How did his leadership kind of help you tonight and leading up to this game specifically?
I just think he's like an extraordinary dude, you know, like he when you look around and say, okay, who do I want with me? You go, okay, he's the first guy that I want with him. I just jokingly told him, by the way, that, and I will raise my hand and say, I did not aggressively recruit him, but had I aggressively recruited him and gotten him, he'd have played 40 minutes every night. I mean, you know, those that have checked my track record, your starters are your starters for a reason. You know, they earned that spot. So if we can get them through, we're going to try to get them through. We had other guys ready. You know, we wanted to give it 10 guys if we could. But I just think his experiences, like not just his experiences playing the game and in the Big Ten, but just take a moment and think about the teammates that Eli has had and how he's dealt with that, right? Like he's dealt with Xavier Simpson, strong ball handling guard, a strong voice. He's played with Franz Wagner. He's played with these guys, and he played with guys his freshman year that I don't even know, right? I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I was busy. I don't know who was on that roster, right? But Eli has navigated the waters. And man, I'm glad he's on our team.
Larry?
Did Juwan tell you where he planned to watch the game, and can you at all put yourself in his shoes what that was like to watch his team play on TV?
I cannot. And I was asked that today by my wife, and I can't. The only thing I would compare it to is, now I know you'll find this really hard to believe, but I was asked to leave 2 games by the referees during my career. I'm not exactly sure why they asked me to leave. Maybe some of the words that I used, but that was torture. Like being in a locker room and watching this game and thinking, like, I let everybody down. And we won one of those games. And then it was suggested to me that I leave the next game and the next game and the next game because we had won. But then we lost the other game. But I don't know. I don't know how he did it. And I have not talked to him yet.
Yeah, one final one from Tia.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Phil. So you traded Sadie and Howard Arsley on a good coaching job. What exactly goes into that warrants a compliment?
Well, Howard Isley was the offensive coordinator, right? So very similar to a football staff. He made those calls, right? And we had a system at the timeout, right? I said yesterday that Juwan Howard has a Rolodex of ATOs. That's not what I have. I don't have that. So we were setting the first play up coming out of each timeout. And again, credit goes to Frankie Collins, to Eli Brooks, and DJ, because they were connected with Howard Isley. Now, I will tell you, we practiced that. Like, he actually went to the spot where he was on the bench, and he was making the calls during practice both Monday and Tuesday, right? I just thought, let's leave nothing to chance. Okay, so, and Sadi has been defensive coordinator, right? But the lob against the zone, that was Sadi's fault, okay? That was my fault. Not throwing anybody under the bus, and we can, you know, we could yuck it if we want, so. That was his call to go zone. I appreciate everybody, and thank you for your understanding through this whole process.